Hi friends, this is Courtney from Nurse Court Budgets and welcome to another Wednesday weekly check-in video. So in this video we are going to be counting up our change for the week and adding that into Mr. Piggy. We are going to go over our expenses for the week, and then we will also be playing in a box challenge, and we're going to be doing a new box challenge for the month of April, just temporarily, and then we will go back to our Monster Town. But there was a free box challenge that was put out, and it was the Eggstravaganza box, and so I want to play in that for the month of April, just to kind of do something a little bit different. And don't you worry, we will be back to Monster Town. We will. So first off, we are going to count up our change. And so right now, Mr. Piggy, I don't know if you can see that, has $17.44 in him. And let me grab my little tracker as well. So $17.44, I wrote down on my tracker $17.74. I just realized that. Oopsie, I better fix that. Luckily, I don't know why you're shaking so bad. You shouldn't be shaking. Huh. I think it's because you are up against my desk. Gonna have to watch that. See if I can figure this out and fix it. I may have to fix it after this next video. So $17.44. Let me at least fix that. Okay. So let's count up our change and see how much we got. So we got 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. So 84 cents. Not very much. I didn't have a lot of cash spending this week. So okay, so we should have, whenever we feed Mr. Piggy, we had $17.44 plus 0.84 would be $18.28. So let's see what we got when we feed him. $18.28, perfect. Okay, there he is, all set and ready for the new week. And then we are going to put down $18.28. Perfect. I can't believe, let's see, we are on week number 13 out of 52. Isn't that crazy? Like how time just flies? So crazy. So crazy. All right. So next we're going to just jump into my expense tracker and then just kind of show you that real quick. Let me see. I think I'll zoom you guys in. There. Let's see if we can see that a little bit better. Okay. So I had my Apple Music come out, which is $10.99, then my mortgage of $1,500, and then I did a little bit of miscellaneous spending this past week. I bought some new garden seeds, I think mostly tomatoes, but I purchased them from a company online, and they're actually like $2 a packet. So you can see there that I bought around 10 packets because I spent $22 on garden seeds. And then I did some Amazon spending, wah wah. 33.46, and I think this was personal, like I can't remember exactly what it was, but something that I was going to use for myself specifically, not for like a specific reason. And then I also had 137.34 towards budgeting. This was just a little bit more stuff to try to get me set up for my Etsy shop, which I'm hoping to be able to start offering physical challenges hopefully here in the month of April. That's kind of my goal, was to try to do that. So just trying to get everything going. And I think I mostly have everything that I need to at least kind of get started. I still have a little bit more work to do on my side. And then I also have a Amazon purchase that was for my garden. I was buying, it was something with seeds, planting seeds and stuff like that. It was specific for garden. And then and that was $32.39. And then my gas expenses last week was $19.71. And then I also made an Etsy purchase. So I was on Eva's Live the other night, and then they had this Dicetropolis by Ready Budget Go, and I thought it was really cute, and I thought, oh, that would be fun to like play in some of my savings game Sundays, so I purchased it. Anyway, so it is on its way, but I should have held off on that one. I really didn't need it, but and I know I'm probably going to be making another purchase this month on Etsy. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be good, but I'm not making any promises. So I definitely had some Amazon and Etsy spending this week. So it is what it is. And then the total was 1,776.73, and these are all just all my budget categories. And so I kind of follow the budget mom and her method, and I just kind of adapted it to the planner that I'm using. And since I had it and making it into like a budget planner of sorts. I really am not using it for the planning. So I think next year I'm just going to use the Budget Mom planner because I had purchased one. I don't really do like all the planning and all that stuff. And so I'm going to probably go minimal this next year. And I realized I forgot to show you guys when I was doing my April sticker setup that when I was doing my stickers here, I realized that I forgot to show you what my stickers look like for my weekly. I forgot to put them in from my weekly expenses. So this is what my April weekly expense tracker stickers look like. So anyway, and I just created those myself. I created them in Canva and then brought them over into Cricut and printed them off. So I made my own stickers there. I don't plan on getting into that. That's kind of hard work. And I don't know, my Cricut, like, it doesn't always cut real, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes, like, the stickers are off and it doesn't cut real straight. But it's enough for me to at least decorate mine. I probably won't do this in the future. As far as like when I go over to my budget mom, I'm probably not going to do all these stickers. I'm just going to go minimalistic. But it has been kind of fun though to do it for this year. So, all right. So that is all of my weekly check-in portion. Let's see. And then I wanted to tell you guys I'm in a new collab, and I think that I have it here. I can show you. Let me see. I do. Yep, I printed it out. I already have it in my binder. But I am in, oh, let me zoom you guys back out. I am in a collab with a group of ladies. So this kind of was created out of one of Eva's lives over at Budget Your Life. And we were chatting in there, and she said, oh, and she said, there's, all these Courtneys, there's like a whole bunch of us. She's like, you all should get together and do a collab. And then somebody said, yeah, Eva and the Courtneys. And then they were like, oh, that sounds like a band. And thus I had created the Eva and the Courtneys, and I found these little dinosaur band people, and I thought they were just so cute. And so we have Miss Eva there as our drummer, and then Courtney from Doodle Dollars, and then that's myself from Nurse Court Budgets, and then Cash Countess Court is our lead singer, and then Millennial Saver is our keyboardist, and we have Doodle Dollars on the guitar, and then I'm a backup singer and a guitarist as well. So anyway, I thought it was so cute. And the let me see if I have my little dashboard that goes with it. I know I do. So let me grab it out here of my binder. So the dashboard I created has two different sizes. It has the A5 or more of the A5, a bigger and a smaller size, and an A6 size. But so the dashboard is here, and it says, help Eva and the Courtney save for their first record. Roll the die and play Plinko with us. You can set each record to be a certain amount of money to save, and you play until you save for each of the records, or you can just keep playing for as long as you like. So basically you determine the amount that you want to save for each record, and then you play Plinko, and yeah, you at least save for all 6 of the records. And if you want to keep playing, of course, obviously you can, and keep playing for as long as you like, because it's Plinko style. So, so we have, and I think I went through all the names, but Courtney at Millennial Saver, Courtney over at Cash Countess Court, and the reason that I have the U in there is because Cash Cows Court does not have a U in her name, but the rest of us Courtneys do. So that's why we have that in there to make note of that for Cash Cows Court, because she doesn't have the U in her name. And then Doodle Dollars, Courtney over at Doodle Dollars, and then of course Eva over at Budget Your Life. I think I had given you all their channel names, but I have all their channel names down there, and then of course they are there too on our dashboard. So definitely go. This is up on my Ko-fi, and I am pretty sure some of the other ladies will be having it up on theirs as well. Um, I think that Courtney over at Millennial Saver will have hers up. I'm sure the rest of them will as well. But I wanted to just actually show, I put an announcement up over the weekend, and then I wanted to actually show you guys. I forgot to do it yesterday in my $2 Tuesday video. And I was like, oh, I forgot to show them my collab. So anyway, I wanted to just show you guys. It's out there. Some may already be playing it. I will be playing it in my Sunday with Friends and my Sunday savings game and my Sunday with Friends binder. And so I will not be playing it for a couple, 2 or 3 more days. But I want to show you guys this in case you wanted to get out there and downloaded it. So and start playing it. So I'm super, super excited to start playing this one. And play with this great group of ladies. And I don't know, it's possible that I could see us maybe saving up for a bus, saving up for going on tour. Who knows? The possibilities are endless on the Eva and the Courtney's band. So anyway, definitely go check us out. Check all these ladies out. Go get the game and play with us. We would love to play along with you guys. And I'm not sure when Eva will be playing her. She may be playing it in her live, since that's kind of where it was inspired out of. I'm not really sure what her plans are. Not sure what the other ladies plan to do, but I did want to tell you I will be playing mine on my savings game Sunday. So, all right. So let's see. I think maybe is that all the preliminary stuff out of the way? I think. Let's jump into our box challenge. So we are going to be, like I said, for the month of April, playing in a new box challenge. And this is Aisha and Budgets. I'm probably totally butchering that. And then Christine's Creations. I think it's Aisha M Budgets and Christine Creations. And this is their extraordinary Easter box savings. So we'll just kind of go through and show you guys, and then we will jump in and start playing. So section 1 is what's in your basket. So you have different amounts saved for some, and you have a roll and save there and there. And then section 2 is the Easter sweets. So same kind of thing. And then you have the egg hunt, and you can make each egg. I probably will make each egg be $1, and I might probably do that. And then more of the same. And then section 5, who's your bunny? Oh, those are cute. They got a little duck, like a squirrel, a puppy, a piggy, and a sloth, and they're all dressed up as bunnies. That's cute. Then you can do a color and save, and you can make each egg be a total amount. And then the rabbit race to the top, so you roll the die and whoever is the winner. Then you have like a mini shut the box, very cute, okay, with the little peeps. And then a roll and save section. And then section 10 is never have I ever. And so you can make I have nots be and I haves be a certain amount. And then this or that. And that's it. And then we got the little cards. So I am going to just grab these little cards here and put them up here. And then I have my normal $25 that I'm playing with. I have $15 worth of ones, and then I have a couple fives. And then there also was, I'm not going to do this portion of it just because I'm going to be working on it just for this month. But there is a bonus color and save. So you can, they're kind of like almost like little bookmark style, but you can do color and saves and add in if you want to do that. But I decided not to, so I just printed it off and put it back there in the back for now, because I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get through all of this in the month of Easter as it is, but I'm just going to, month of Easter, the month of April. So I'm just going to play it for the month of April and then kind of go from there. So I won't probably finish it. We'll just see what happens. So, okay. If it's low budget, I might be able to do a little bit more than I think. So we'll see. All right. So Rabbit Race to the Top. So I think I'm going to have to keep those. And I got to find the Rabbit Race to the Top. I think it was before Shut the Box. Yes, it was. Okay, so we're going to pull this out. Oh, and then I do need my dice tower, looks like. So I wasn't really thinking about needing that. So we'll just set that up there out of the way. And then grab a die. And I think we'll just do this colorful die today. Okay. So we got a 1. All right, let's see. And let's do Eastery colors in this. So I'm just going to color in and I'm going to assume that I'm just going to put $1 in. I could do $1 each roll, or I could do $1 for each. So that would be $4 max. I don't know. I think I'll just do $1 per roll, and then maybe that will give me more money to play in the other stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to make it be $1 a roll. So let me see if I can remind myself by putting that down there and writing down $1. Okay, and then I'll set that aside. Then we have a roll and save, and that's the piggy bunny. Who's your bunny? Right here. Okay. And so we are going to roll the die, and we got a 1. So we got another 1 going in here, and then I think that one I can set aside because that one's finished. Okay. Then we have, oh, Mini Shut the Box. Great. I haven't played Shut the Box since Christmas. I'm still traumatized. I need to pull that one out and finish. I have like 2 left, and I need to pull it out and finish it. I think that'll be the next Christmas challenge in my savings game Sunday that I do. But I've just been like traumatized from it because I was playing it wrong at first, and so I was really putting a lot of money in it, and I'm like, oh, I'm not hardly having any money for anything else. And it did get a little better whenever I finally figured it out. But okay, so we got a 5. Yay. Let's scratch that one off. And a 1. And a 3. Oh, okay. Come on, 4. Oh, 5. And then 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got $6 going in this one. So 5 and 6. Hopefully this one won't be too rough on us. And then we have a search and save, and that's the egg hunt. Let's see. And, oh, right here it is, I think. Yep, so that one is $3. So I will put 1, 2, and 3 in that one. Then we'll set that aside. Then we have a color and save. Okay, so let's see, where is that one? That is here. Okay, so how much do we want to do? I think I will just make each egg be $2. And then I am just going to color in a little bit. I'm not going to color in like the whole entire egg. So I'll just try to do, wow, I'm really coloring out of the lines there. So we'll do a couple dollars, and then that needs to go back in the mix. And then we have an egg hunt. Okay. Where is the egg hunt page? Right here. So this one here, we can either do that one, or that one. So we'll just start and do, we're going to make each one be $1. So we're just going to do that, and then that one's going to have to go back in. Okay, not the dice, the cards, Courtney. Then roll and save. Gotta find this little bunny. Not there. Not there. Okay, he must be way back here. Yep, okay, so this is where we are right down here. The roll and save. Okay, so we're gonna roll. And a 1. Wow, I'm like rolling all the... I'm gonna see. I bet you that I don't have to, because that was that one. So I don't think I have to keep that, but I'm gonna double check and make sure. Okay. And then we have roll and save times 2, and that's a chocolate bunny. Let's see, and that's the never have I ever's. Not that chocolate bunny, but this chocolate bunny. Okay, so roll and save, and then we multiply. Of course. Of course. I just knew that that was going to happen. I'm going to have an IOU, so this is going to be a $12. And we got $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. So I have a $2 IOU. Lovely, lovely. And I don't know. Let me set that one aside. And let me get out an IOU in here, because I think I'm just going to do this one here. I don't think that I have an IOU for this game. So let me just write down my little IOU. And this is my IOU that I printed off from some freebies from Angela Marie 888. We're going to use hers. And we got a $2 IOU. I just knew that was going to happen. Okay. So let's go back and put everything in. So we didn't save anything for that section. For this one, we have $12 with the $2 IOU. And I don't know why I didn't keep out a paper clip, because I need to do that. And paper clip that here so that I can remind myself that I owe $2. And then in our egg hunt, we saved $1. And then for our Easter traditions, we have 3. And then the Who's Your Bunny was $1. And then our color and save eggs were 2. And then we put, oh, Zoe's just knocking things off, of course. Being a cat. She's right beside me. No, I don't want you to get into that, my dear friend. Okay, I'm going to move that over there. Not to see what she knocked off. I don't think it's anything too important. She's going to knock off some more things. Okay, we're just going to set those on the floor then. Sorry, guys. Let's see. And then our rabbit race to the top, we have $1. And then in mini shut the box was 6. And then we had $1 roll and save. Okay. And I think that was it. Yep, that was it. Okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, so I believe that these here need to be shuffled back in the deck of cards. Well, there's another, I think I'm still going to do that, because I don't know. Oops. I'm dropping things. that's a mini. There must be more than one mini shut the box, but I feel like I need to. We'll put that one then back in at the bottom. Okay. All right. I just kind of reshuffled them a little bit because I'm not sure, but I feel like I need to put those back in because I'm pretty sure that those are not going to be. I wanted to check on that one roll and save bunny. Yeah, there should be one for. Okay, so that roll and save bunny I can discard. Okay, I was just double checking. Okay, let me just put these in here and ready for next time, and then we will put the used ones here in the back. I'll just slide those in there. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, that was a quick $25. I knew that would happen. So we at least got our bunny box for Easter, Easter extravaganza box, I guess, technically. We got it going, and we will be playing this, like I said, in the month of April. So we will be playing this a few more times. All right, guys. Well, that concludes my Wednesday weekly check-in, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.